Hello again everybody, welcome back to the Vegan Runner. You join me here today in Bideford for an 80-20 workout. So today we're heading along the Tarka Trail in the opposite direction, kind of towards my home. Just been to Tip after spending yet another day of clearing a garden and finding all sorts of things, clearing lots of wood and taking down old sheds and things like that. So I thought, why not on the way back head down the Tarka Trail but in the opposite direction and share with you guys a 80-20 workout. So this 80-20 workout is a speed session. In most 80-20 plans, depending on the level that you're doing, you'll have 2 of these a week. What's great about the 80-20 plans is they mix in all different kinds of speed workouts. So sometimes you'll be doing hill repetitions, sometimes you'll be doing Fartlek, sometimes you'll be doing 100-meter sprints, kilometer sprints, and then loads of different ones in between that as well, where you it's called progression intervals, where you gradually get faster, fast finish runs, where you'll spend the last 5-10 minutes of a zone 2 workout. Yeah, the last part of that you'll do a little bit faster, and just loads of different. It really keeps it kind of fresh. So today's 80-20 workout is a Fartlek type session. So Fartlek, if you're not familiar with the term, is Swedish for speed play. So it's a speed play session. I think in this one it's pretty easy actually, or it's quite nice anyway. It's either 6 or 8 20-second all-out sprints with I think a minute 40 rest in between. 46 minutes altogether in total, but I like this one. It's nice and gentle, you feel good afterwards, and you go from zone 2 all the way up to zone 5, just 20 seconds, so it's not too, by the time it starts hurting, it's kind of time to stop and have a nice couple of minutes rest. So this is my first speed session on the Tarka Trail, first of many. I'm about a week away from starting the 80-20 marathon level 2 plan in preparation for Brighton in 18 weeks. I thought I'd take you along on the journey. So it starts with a 5-minute zone 1 warm-up, and then it will probably be a 5-minute zone 2 for the first sprint. And as I say, it's about 6 or 8 of those sprints, a couple of minutes in between, and then it'll probably be a 10-minute warm down, bringing us to 46 minutes. All right, it's getting a little bit darker. It's getting so dark now, isn't it? With mid-winter approaching. There we go. Right, let's get this done. Alright, getting ready for the first zone 5 sprint. All out effort. 15 minutes warm up there. Feeling good. I'm ready for a big effort. Okay, here we go.
Fading eventually. My heart knows no remedy.
not bad. Slightly downhill there, making the first one a bit easier. So there are 8 of these sprints. Sometimes there's 6, sometimes there's 8. But 20 seconds, they're going to fly by. Minute 40 rest. There we go, last 10 seconds. Okay, second interval done. Feels good, I do like the sprints. So if you're wondering how I'm judging this, it's a structured workout on my watch. You might just be able to hear my watch beeping, sort of tell me when to go and when to stop. On most watches, you can create these workouts yourself, usually on a computer, and then send them to the watch. With the 80-20 plan though, if you buy the plan through 8020endurance.com, links down below. All of the workouts are created for you, structured for you, whether you want to run to heart rate, power, or just by feel. It's all there, ready to go. So now for the third one, let's go. There we go, it's starting to feel the burn a little bit. Next one in the bag and we're halfway. So if you come here usually for park run videos, you might be wondering why there isn't one today. Storm Arwen got in the way a little bit last weekend. Most were. The one I was hoping to go with to St Marlix was cancelled, as were most park runs in Devon, certainly the ones that we were going to kind of risk driving to in the middle of a storm. So I had a nice lie in Saturday morning and wait for the storm to blow over. Next weekend, or next Friday, hopefully another park run video will be out. Here we go then. Fourth 20-second rep. Let's go. After this rest, for the next rep, I'll turn around and then head back, and that should, by the end of the workout then, should be back by the car. 5 seconds, let's go. Okay, feeling pretty good. Feeling nice and loose for the sprints now. So today I'm wearing the Adidas Adizero Pro. This is a shoe that came out about 18 months ago, and it's the nylon plated rather than the carbon plated kind of rubber sister to the carbon plated shoe that I wore for the marathon, the Adizero Adios Pro 2. And I've had these for about 15 months or so, think they've barely got to 100 miles in them yet, but I'm really enjoying them recently for speed sessions. They're so light, feel pretty nimble. Shut up and do the next rep. Okay, number 6, let's go. All right, 3/4 of the way through. All right, 7th rep done, 1 more to go. Just remember, speaking of park run, I think next weekend heading down to Plymouth Central. I think their park run's only in its third event, so another new park run in Devon to explore. And also making it special, going to be a vegan runners Devon branch meet up. Good to catch up with those guys again, but also it'd be nice to see Steve Cooper. He's been supporting the channel for a while now. Met him at Park Run a few months ago, and Steve's been really supportive of the channel on the video, so thanks Steve. Look forward to seeing you there soon. Right, last rep, last effort, let's empty it. That's the last one done. Heading into the dark and mysterious tunnel. Really pushing the capabilities of this 360 cam in filming in low light. I apologise if it's super grainy. Oh, awesome, I'm back. I hope the cam can pick that up. Oh. It must be getting dark if I can see bats coming. Yeah, so found it quite tricky. Just kind of staying in the flow of running and training with the house move. I guess because it wasn't really a typical house move. So kind of, well, I guess it is a kind of renovation project, really. So to give you a bit of a backstory, the house hasn't really been looked after for about a decade. And then the guy who's been living in it for the last 3 years hasn't really touched anything or maintained anything or cleaned or hoovered anything for 3 years or more. So it's an absolutely lovely house, really, really gorgeous. Just gonna take a bit of love to update and get clean, which is what I've been spending most of my time doing at the moment. So this week I've been up on the roof, on the flat roof section of the house, which is made of fiberglass. That was completely brown. And the main reason I went up there really was to just clear the gutters, because they had a good mat of grass in them. In fact, on the flat roof I wasn't even sure if it had a gutter or any kind of drainage, because I just couldn't see it for grass and mud. So I got up there, cleared the drain, gave the flat roof a bit of a sweep with the broom, realised it's actually white underneath. thought, well, you know what, whilst I'm up here, might as well give it a really good clean. So I spent the best part of a day and a half scrubbing that. I've been pulling about 10 years of nest out of a chimney. But as I head home tonight, I've got a headless engineer coming around to have a look at the chimney and give us an idea of what kind of stove and chimney liner and things that we can put in. There's a stove there already, but it hasn't been used for so long, it's probably past its best. So he's already advised to get that replaced. It's also not up to date with the regulations. The kind of stonework and masonry at the front of the hearth isn't long enough. Which, yeah, isn't safe. And the chimney itself doesn't go up very far into the hearth, so like the flue of the stove. So, looking to get that replaced soon. And that will be our main source of heating for the living room. The house has got very old electric storage heaters for most of the rooms. There's no sort of central control for it, which means you have to fiddle with dials all morning, and with the cost of electricity at the moment, we're really keen to take those out and kind of update the heating system, but that's a project for down the road. What else have I been doing? Pulling apart old sheds, just derelict, kind of crumbling as soon as I touch them. And on one of the sheds, very randomly, there's a sort of chassis of a car or something. So that's going to be fun getting down. Oh yeah, that was another project. Learning how to replace the elements in a what's it called? It's inside an oven, but you know, it's one of those built-in ones. So when we moved into the house, turned the oven on, power cut. The oven's tripping the electrics. Alright, brilliant, thanks for letting us know about that. So I don't know too much about ovens, but anyway, my wife owns a electrical repair shop. They say, yeah, no problem, we know what the problem is. You need this part, which is like the fan element, the circular element on the oven. So get that, 80 quid. Put that in, turn the oven on. Nope, trips the electric, right, okay. So, back to square one. Had a good look at it as I was sort of pulling it apart. I noticed the sort of grill element was looking pretty ropey. So, instead of going through an electrical shop, did a little bit of digging around on the internet, found the manual, found the part number, put it into good old eBay, 25 quid. Delivered in a couple of days, installed it, switched the oven on, perfect. So we now have an oven that works. Assembling flat pack furniture, all kinds of stuff, you know, all the fun when you move house, all that stuff. Right, it's getting super dark, coming towards the end of my workout now. Thanks for watching. Feel free, if you haven't before, but you've been watching for a while, feel free to leave a comment, say hello down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to reply back. And until the next one, be the best you.